Uh, Now, Aaron, let me tell you guys a little bit. Aaron is traveling to Bali for some time in Australia. Aaron been with myself and Jerome for trading for the past 4 or 5 years. And finally, he's doing this traveling, very quiet like myself, very quiet. I don't talk about what I make. It doesn't matter, because it don't matter. It don't matter to you, right? What I make is what I make, right? That's me and my family, my money. But I'm here to share with you guys a little bit about what it is that I've learned when it comes to the funded account. The reason why I'm so heavy on the funded account is this. If I knew the information that I'm about to share with you guys today, if I knew this 6 years ago, 7 years ago, well, almost 7 years ago, I would have done it, right? I've been trading. Next month is going to be my 7th year. I'm trading, and I did pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, knowing what it is that I know, right? But this information I'm about to share today, and it's going to be very brief. It's like one of the most important things. Okay, so I strongly believe that if you have your own trading account, we came into the industry, with being told, get a broker, fund an account, or broker, and then fund your account, trade demo, and then go live, and then you be rich. Now, what I realized is that if you have anything less than $1,000, right, it's hard for you to leverage that to make 6 figures, to get to 6 figures. It's either you do some behaviors that's going to blow your account, or it will take a long time to grow the account to become something that you can live off of, right? So a lot of us here have gotten into live accounts with less than $1,000. Let me know in the chat box real quick. Drop a 5 if you ever got started with less than $1,000 in a live account. Drop a 5 in the chat box real quick. And that's most likely going to be most of us. I started with 200, then a whole bunch of $100, right? A whole bunch of $100. I blew 15 accounts. I've blown so many accounts I can't even count, right? So it's so crazy that let me make sure that I make sure everybody come in mute upon entry, bam, right? It's so important that if you ever traded with less than $1,000, and a lot of people have blown their accounts over and over. Like I said, I've blown over 15 different accounts, right? $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, and I've done this many times. Now, the reason why I did it, blew those accounts, because I was doing things because I wanted to see the money faster, right? So over the years, I've gotten pretty good at it, at managing my emotions and being disciplined. But what I realized is that everybody can't be me. Everybody can't have that discipline. It takes time to learn that discipline. Now, for me, I was very one thing I do have over a lot of people is I'm very determined. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. A lot of people don't have that patience. They want to see it now, right? They have the microwave mentality. They want to see everything happen right now. Fast, 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 fast. If they don't see it, they're going to quit, which I've seen over this past 6 years. Myself, Jerome, Raul, right? We've seen it. We've seen people come and go because they're looking for that microwave mentality that everything is fast, right? So what I realized is that if you are able to leverage, so let me ask you guys something. If you are able to put $100, right? If you use that same money on your live account, how long is it going to take you to get to 6 figures? It's probably going to take a while, right? But if you use that same $100 and you get a bigger account, that's about $10,000, right? $10,000. Which one is better? $10,000 or $100? Let me know in the chat box real quick. Which one is better? 10K, leveraging 10K, or leveraging 167 years, right? Leveraging 10K or leveraging $100? Of course, most people are going to say 10K, right? So I realized that funded account, first of all, congratulations to Raul and also Chris. I don't know if they're here. I believe Raul is, okay, I see Raul is here, and Chris is, I don't know if Chris is here, but real quick, let me do something. Yeah, first of all, we have to celebrate. We gotta celebrate. Family, let's put in the chat box real quick. Let's drop some fire emojis, drop some 7s for Raul and also Chris for getting their funded account, because that thing ain't easy. It's not easy. It's not for the easiest person. So real quick, Raul, if you can, I want to ask you this question. How did you do it? Like, How did you do it? Because a
Yeah.
lot of people hear from me, but I want to never hear from you. How did you do it? Congratulations, by the way. First of
Well,
all,
I
congratulations.
appreciate you, bro. So how I did it was I got a call from Ralph about a month and a half ago out of the blue. And one of the questions he asked me was, bro, you trading with your own money? And I'm like, yeah, I just had a few K, right? I think it was like a few thousand in there. I was working my way up, whatever. And then he was laughing at me. And I said, bro, talk to me. So he put me on so much game for about like 15 minutes. I got a funded account, I think a week after that. And then I was able to pass the first challenge in 2 days. You know what? I was over leveraging a little bit, but that's because, guys, I've been in this for about two and a half years. And once you see the setup, you just see the setup. You just have a high probability of that hitting. So I did that. And phase two was much easier because phase two was only 5% in 60 days. So I took my time with phase two. I passed that in about 4 days.
Sheesh.
And I got you know what? The trades just hit. And, to be honest, guys, the only groups I'm in personally are resistance and sequelizer. And of course, Ralph's trades also hit. I think he caught us 400 pips, family, for that week. So, guys, we're in the best of the best academy with the best of the best educators, right? So this is not hard. Even if it took you 30 days to pass your first challenge and then 60 days to pass your second challenge, that'll take you into maybe November, right? And I promise you guys, Sequelizer caught 950 pips last month.
Mm,
So even if you're doing a 1.0 lot size
mm,
on $100,000 account, you're still pushing close to $10,000.
mm.
And that is proper risk. But that's even less. I mean, that's like super conservative on $100,000 account to put a 1.0 lot size. So don't feel like you have to rush it, guys. I feel like the people that lose in the funded challenge, and Ralph, you can correct me if I'm wrong, they want it fast.
Yep.
And they
Yep.
over leverage.
Yep.
And the biggest thing to trading is keeping a tight stop loss. You got to keep your losses to a minimum. And that comes down to knowing your levels, right? So there's some certain key factors that I would kind of encourage everyone to do. The first thing is never move your stop loss. That's something I used to suffer with when I first started because of my ego. Okay, never move your stop loss and protect your profits. That's
Yep.
why you always want to protect your profits and move it into, because we saw what happened with a couple trades last week and how spiky the market got, and it happens. It happens. It's just part of the trading, right? But that's what I would do, guys. Tight stop losses, and once you're in profits, move your stop loss into profits, because I'd rather make $5 on a losing trade than lose, 200 bucks for
Yep.
no reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 Again, let's drop some fire emojis, drop some sevens for Raul. Chris, are you here? Is Chris here?
Chris better be on this call.
somebody call Chris and tell him.
Hold on, I'm gonna text Chris right now.
Okay. All right. So as Chris is coming on, because Chris is like one of the newest traders in GCL. And he's celebrating. He's celebrating.
Yeah, he told me he was drinking tonight, but he's I told him he's still got to show up for the calls.
Hey, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So, Gerardo, real quick, which account did you get?
Well, me, I got the $100,000 account.
Sheesh. Guys, hold up. He said so. He passed 100K account. That means, bro, the money about to come in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Because I got that. All right. I got that. I got 3 accounts. And whew, this boy's about to eat. About to eat. All right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. Let me know if Chris comes in. All right. Let me know. Somebody let me know in the chat.
He just told me he says I'm gonna hop on for a few minutes, but he's heading to work.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna tell Chris pretty soon that work then.
I told him the same thing today, man.
Out of there.
Bro, it's funny you said that. He's been wanting to leave that job.
Wow.
Oh, someone just joined. Chris,
are you here?
Chris.
There we go. There we go. Drop some sevens in the chat for Chris, man. Drop some sevens in the chat for Chris. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations for passing the funded account. How does it feel? How do you feel? I don't know if you can hear. Let me see.
Hey, Chris, can you hear us? Looks like you're driving from the cops, bro. What's up?
I see his mic is on, but I don't know if he's talking.
Chris, maybe disconnect from your Bluetooth.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. There you go. Chris, how does it feel, man? Congratulations. How does it feel?
So happy, brother. I'm so happy. I don't know what to say right now.
Let's go, Chris. Had a boy.
Congratulations, man. Congrats. I know you're driving to work, but we just wanted to, say congratulations.
You know?
Say it again.
I'm still grinding to work right now.
Hey, listen.
Already.
Listen, bro. Pretty soon, you're gonna be out that job. You're gonna be out that job.
I don't want to do these nights anymore. I'm tired.
You guys see this, man? Chris, can you tell us how long have you been part of GCL?
So I met Laul in I think that was in July.
Okay.
Wow. The beginning of July. So like starting from July till now. So it haven't been a long time. So
that's like
Chris. How did we meet? How do we meet for people that don't know?
NW. We met in NW. It was almost like 4 a.m. Laul came to me. He was like, "Do you want to fly to the moon?" I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Holy!
I told him we had an in-person event in 2 days. Wasn't expecting him to come, and there he was, bro, front row. He said, "I'm signing up next week." I'm like, "Yeah."
I texted him. I was like, "I want to come to this event." Because I was so into this, like I have been like trading, but like I couldn't make anything. Right. So since I got into this group, I was like, yo, I need to continue. So I was still inspired by Laul, like to fly to the moon. So yeah.
Wow. Again, congratulations. I know you're driving, so we don't want to make you crash, but congrats. Again, family, drop a 7 in the chat for Chris.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to share with you guys real quick what is funded account. So a funded account is basically having an account pay a bigger account, leveraging a bigger account. All right, so the rules to this is this: when you have that account, so a lot of successful people, right, rich people, they like to give their money to firms to trade for them, and then they get a certain amount. So let's say, for example, they give them $10,000. They say, hey, I just want 15%. Whatever you get, you keep the rest, right? So those firms, aka brokers, look for traders like us, and we trade those accounts for them. Okay, so when we trade those accounts, we get a certain percentage, and then they keep a certain percentage. Whatever they do with that money, that's on them, right? Is that understood? Right? So the firms have the money, we buy the account. So it costs a certain amount of money. We buy the account and we trade and leverage that money, and then we get a certain percentage when it grows. Okay. So how it works is this. So there are many funded accounts or funded businesses. They have my Forex funds, they have FTMO, they have top tiers. Like there's many, right? But I'm gonna use an example of my Forex funds. So in my Forex funds, how it works is that they have three different things. They have rapid, evaluation, and accelerated, right? We usually use evaluation. I'm not going to talk about other two. It's not important. So the evaluation, how it works is this: when you're trading, they have two phases, right? So you get an account. So let's say, for example, you pay. So they have different accounts, right? You pay $49 to get access to a $5,000 account, or you pay $89, and this is US dollars, all right? $84 to get access to a $10,000 account. You pay $139 to get access to a $20,000 account. You pay $299 to get access to a $50,000 account, or you pay $499 to get access to $100,000 account. Now, if you want to use $500 for your live account, why not get leverage of $100,000 account? Does this make sense? Why would I use $500 on a regular trading account, then leverage $100,000 account? Now, I'm gonna explain something later, right? You pay almost $1,000 to get a $200,000 account, and you pay $1,300, around $1,400, right, to get access to a $300,000 account. So imagine that you have a $100,000 account and you hit 1 TP, right? Let's say you do 50 pips, right? Let's just say you do 50 pips, right? So on a $100,000 account, right, your lot size should be.
Tell them.
Oh my God. So $100,000 account, right? You're looking at a 10 lot, right? 10 lot. Let's say you do 50 pips. That's 500. 500. So that's $5,000 right there. 50 pips. That's $5,000. If you have a $500 account, when are you going to get $5,000 for 50 pips? It's going to take a long time. It does, like, to me, this makes sense. Drop a 5 in the chat box if this makes sense to you. If you can pay a certain amount of money and leverage, right? Leverage a bigger account, it only makes sense. 3 weeks ago, we did 950 pips. 950 pips. That's stupid. So if you use one of these accounts and you're just trading, getting trades from myself or IOTA or Sequelizer or whatever it may be, right? Like Raul said, if I were you guys, first of all, I would choose only one person, right? It could be me, it could be IOTA, it could be Sequelizer, whatever you choose, but just choose one. All we need is 50 pips. All we need is 100. That's it. All right. So how it works is like this. So when you get the account, right, there's 2 phases. Both phases are what do you call it? Are demo accounts, right? Because they don't want to just give you a live account, somebody's live account. So they want to test you out. In phase 1, you have 30 days to pass. All right. So in phase 1, you have 30 days to pass. So they give you an account. So once you pay, they email you the account information and all that stuff to log in, which broker, and etc. They email you all that stuff, right? So in phase 1, you have it's for 30 days, right? So phase 1 is 30 days. You have a daily drawdown of 5%. Okay, a daily drawdown of 5%. That means that you can go as much as 5%. Well, once you touch 5%, you lose the challenge. All right, so you can't go any more than 5%. Now, watch this. If you're up $500 and you go down, right? So let's say you're in profit more than $500, and you go from $500 to 0, or you go from $1,000 to 500. That also counts as 5%, right? This teaches you how to have proper risk management, right? This teaches you to become a profitable trader. One of the things I love about this is if you fail this, right, or if you pass it, or whatever it may be, it just teaches you how to become a profitable trader, right? So you have number one, you have a 5% daily drawdown. And every day, the day starts at 5 p.m. Eastern, all right? So 24 hours, 5 p.m. Eastern, all right? Overall, right, so in the span of 30 days in phase 1, you could go as much as 12% or overall drawdown. So let's say one day you go 4%. One day you might go 3%. One day you might go 1%. One day you might go 2%, right? You can go down in the first phase, 30 days, as much as 12%. So you have a 12% overall drawdown, right? Drop a 3 if you understand it so far. And in your first phase, you have a target of 8%. Now, this is the rules for my Forex funds, right? Different firms have different rules, okay? This one I love the best, okay? So in your demo account, you have 5% daily drawdown, 12% overall within that 30 days, okay? And your target is just to get 8%, just to make 8% in 30 days, right? So that's phase 1, okay? Phase 2 is the same rules, 5% daily drawdown. Let me make sure I look at the chat, right? So 5% daily drawdown, right? 12% overall. But in phase 2, you have 60 days to pass the phase, right? You have 60 days. In phase 1, you have 30, phase 2. So once you pass phase 1, they're going to email you an account for phase 2, a different account for phase 2. All right. Then once you have that, phase 2 is only 5%. You have 60 days. I don't know why they give you 60 days. I have no idea. Right. They give you longer. I don't know, but it's good. Right. So you have overall 3 months to pass phase 1 and phase 2, just to grow your account to 8% plus the 5%. Okay. So, but in each phase, you have 5 minimum trading days. So let's for example, like Raul beat it in 2 days, right? He finished in 2 days. So what you can do is you can put a very low lot size, 0.01, and just let it trade for the rest of the days. If you beat it in 1 day, let it trade for 4 days. If you beat it in 2 days, let it trade for 3 days. If you beat it in 3 days, let it trade for 2 days. If you beat it in 4 days, let it trade for 1 day, right? They just want to see 5 minimum trading days. Okay. Is that understood so far? So in phase 1 and phase 2 are demo accounts. All right. Phase 1 and phase 2 are both demo accounts, right? All you got to do is make sure that you don't go over 5% on the daily drawdown. 5% is a lot, right? Then 12% on overall, and 8% for phase 1 for your target, 5% for target 2, right? And 5% 5-day minimum. All right. Now, when you're finished, right? I found out something today. I mean, this week. When you're finished, phase 1 and phase 2, you're gonna get the email that Chris and Raul got. Right? Say you're funded. Okay. Now, once you pass you pass phase 2, they then give you a live account. All right. The actual 10,000 or the actual 5,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Now, once you pass it, okay, so once you pass your phase 2, sorry. Okay, so once you pass phase 2, you then have your live account. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me see if I could, okay, that's not really important. All right, so once you have your live account, okay, bam, right here. In your first month, they give you 70%. All right, in your first month, 70%, I believe 7%, right? Your second month, I believe it's 75 or 80%.
No, the first month is 75.
75, 80, 85, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your first month is 75%. So the split is you take 75%, and then they take whatever is left, right? So whatever it is that you make in the span of 30 days, right, you get 75%. In your second month, it goes to 80%, and your third month, and so on, you get up to 85%. So let's say, for example, right, you had a $10,000 account, and then that month you did 3,000, right? What is 75% of 3,000? Somebody let me know real quick. That's an extra, let me see, $3,000. So let me just say, I don't know. Let me see. Somebody let me know. Somebody that's good at math. I'm not good at math. Put 75. So that'd be $2,250, right? That's an extra $2,250 coming to your bank account, like, or coming to your household. Isn't that better than you having what's that? 84 or $100 account? When would you get $2,250? like Matthew said, that would be 64 years. Right? You won't see that. Right? Let me know in the chat if this is something that will help you. That will help your household. That will help you. Just like something minimum, right? Like, so if you get 75% of whatever it is that you make, right? It is, oh my God. Like, I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy, right? All right. Then you have one of the good things is that once you pass the funded account, guess what? The fees that you paid, you get it back. So the $84 that you paid, the $139 that you paid, the $299 that you paid, $499, $979, whatever it is that you paid, you get that back and some more. All right, so you get that back and some. Okay. Then after that, okay, let me see what I need to. Okay, so let's have an example, right? Something happened and you didn't pass. The account. You failed it, right? They have something that you can go back, pay it again, and get it 10% off. Or if you're 6% above, so let's say phase one, right? You didn't, like, the days just came and passed by. If you're a certain amount, I don't remember exactly the amount. Aaron, are you here? What's the percentage? Is it 6%? If you're up 6% on the phase one, you can ask for extension.
Yeah. An extension, yeah. So if you're above 6%, there will actually be something that comes up on your dashboard automatically. But if you're below that 6%, then you can email them. And if you're still in profit, they'll still give you that extension. But yeah, it'll automatically show up if you're above 6% in that first phase.
Thank you. Right. So they have extensions and they have retakes. Okay. Now let's say, for example, yeah, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. All right. Let me see. Is something I need to? Okay, cool. Now we talked about the profit sharing, right? We talked about 75 to 85%. Okay. Now, something that I learned recently, which is very important to know. This is for Chris, also for Chris and Raul, because somebody here, Monique, asked me a question, and I was like, hold up, that's a very good question. So the question was, if you get a live account, does this rule here applies for the live account, depending on, like, despite how long you've been trading? I'm like, I don't, that's a very good question. So the answer to that is this: if it doesn't matter if you have a live account for 1 day or for 12 years, you can't go over the 12%. Once you go over the 12%, you lose an account, period. I'm gonna say it again. If you have the live account from day 1 to 12 years from now, once you break this rule, that's it. The account is gone, right? So those rules still apply here. It's like, what the? So that means that proper risk management is a must. Now, they do have upgrades, right? So let's have an example. You have this account, 10,000, right? 10,000 account. And I think Aaron knows more about this than me. They do have upgrades, right? So you can, if they see you doing something, I've got exact numbers, but if they see you doing good on a $10,000 account, they will upgrade you to a $20,000 account. If you're doing good on this, they'll upgrade you to $50,000 account. Aaron, do you remember the numbers to that? Oh no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So if you're consistent for 3 to 4 months, they grow your account 30%, 30% from where you are. So if you're consistent, and it's every cycle of that. So let's say you got $100,000 account. You're consistent with that $100,000 account in profits, blah, blah, blah. You take your profits throughout each 3 months. By the end of that 3 or 4 month period, I'd have to double check again, but they'll give you an extra, let's say 30%. So an extra 30K in that 100K account just for being consistent, and plus the profits you make within that 3 months too.
So Sabrina asked a question. Do they upgrade you, or do they ask, or do you ask, or did they just do it? That's a good question. I think,
not sure either.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
not
good question.
100% on that.
I'll ask and find out. But guys, listen to what Aaron just said. You paid a certain amount of money. You pass the phases, right? You got a live account. They give you back the money, and on top of that, you get upgraded. Man, listen. If I see anybody in the group chat talking about which broker this, listen, man. Listen, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm desperate. I don't know what to say. I'm like, listen, man, this, like, if you don't do, like like we said, the blueprint is here. Raul and Chris are leading example that the blueprint works, right? So, oh my God, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know what to say. If I say somebody else, look, if anybody say, hey, what broker we use my Forex funds, period. get funded. That's it. All right. Let me see. Aaron, is there anything I'm missing? Raul, is there anything I'm missing? I think I went over the basics. I'm trying to see if is anything I'm missing. Any questions? Any questions?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop on here, Ralph.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right before we get to questions, if your goal is to be a good trader, and you really want to run this up, you really need to really minimize your losses. That's like, for me anyways, that was the number one thing. As soon as I knew my levels, and as soon as I only started taking my trades off levels instead of rushing a trade, if it didn't get to my zone, I would just miss the trade. Life goes on. It's cool. I'd rather be patient, because there's been lots of times where I've rushed a trade, it's hit my zone, and it just didn't go my way.
Yep.
And you know what? There's been other times where I've been patient and I've got 300 pips from the market. Like even today in gold, Ralph, if you want to look at gold right now, I caught gold. If anyone has their laptop, I cashed out already. Let me see where I cashed out. So I got into gold.
Let me go by actual
at 1704.5.
All right, hold on. Let me go. Okay.
If you want to look at the 30-minute, Ralph,
okay,
for gold. So today, prime example, I knew my level. All right. I got into gold at 1704.5. Why did I do that? Perfect sniper entry. 6.5 lots. Okay, 6.5 lots at 1704.5, and I cashed out at 1715.
Shush.
Do the math. So it comes down to knowing your levels, trusting yourself and your analysis. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, guys. And this trade was taken at the 0.667 level. This is what they teach in Sequelizer. Ralph sees the markets differently. I can't trade like Ralph, and he doesn't see the markets like me. It doesn't matter. But whoever you vibe with, you need to follow that system. Right? That's my advice. Is trust yourself. And if you're nervous, you're over leveraging. You shouldn't be always checking your trades.
Talk that talk. Talk that talk.
You're over leveraging, guys. Come on. Just respect the process.
Talk that talk.
Yeah. So that's all I got to say. Any questions? Ralph's there for sure.
So I dropped something. You also get 2% off the profits in phase 1 and phase 2. Yes. That's the numbers that I forgot. I thank you, James. Yeah, that's numbers I forgot. 4% resets every pay period. That's not what the guy told me. Like I messaged him about that particular thing. So I'm gonna James, I'm gonna ask that as well. All right, but that's not what I was told by the person there. Okay, but I'm gonna ask that. That's a good if you read that, if you read that, James, can you send me, like, can you find that for me, please, and send it over, guys? By the way, I dropped a video on how to use the funded account. Okay, I dropped it earlier today in the chat somewhere, or somewhere at the bottom right here. Okay, not funded account, the growth plan. Sorry, the growth plan. So I dropped it earlier today. I also have the link right here as well. Right, so I dropped a video. I went over exactly how to use the growth plan and so everything is there. So if you're trading with a funded account, I highly suggest that you use this, right? Use this. Use this. Don't play. All right. So go ahead and check it out. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? I know time of the essence, and we also have a football is back, baby. Football season is back. So you know, I'm trying to kind of slowly trying to go to the TV real quick. But any questions? Lauren, go ahead. You can unmute. You can unmute your mic, please, if you want to. Yeah, you can unmute your mic and talk if you want, if you're comfortable.
Yeah, so my question was just in regards to payouts. So is there a specific schedule or structure they follow, or are you able to not request payouts and kind of compound your account bigger without always having to like cash out the profits?
Yeah, so it's up to you. They do have bi-weekly if you want to, but it's up to you. You can keep it there if you want to, or you can, you know, get it monthly if you want to. You get it bi-weekly if you want to. That's all up to you. I mean, yeah, it's up to you. Like I can't give an advice on, like, it's based on how you feels best for you. Well, yeah, I can't tell, hey, do this, do that. Yeah, that's all on you. Money is money, no matter what.
Yeah,
But
it was more so like, do they bring you back down to neutral? So just say it's a $100,000 account, you grow it so much, do they have to always bring it back down to 100,000, or you can make it like as big as you want, essentially?
yeah. You can make it as big as you want. So like whatever it is that you take out. So let's have an example. You have 100,000, right? You made 108. I mean, you made 8,000, and then so you take out 3,000. You still have that 105 left. So to answer that, they don't ever bring it down to 100,000. They don't, unless like you take out that money, whatever it is that you like want to take out.
And I believe that you can grow your account up to 600,000. That's what I read in the Discord.
Oh yeah, the Discord.
Right? Yeah. So if you guys aren't in the
anybody
Discord,
access to that? Do anybody have that link to that?
yeah. I'll drop it right now, right over
Yeah.
here. Give me one sec.
Yeah, because the Discord has so many things.
It is honestly amazing. Really well done.
Matthew, go ahead. You also can merge accounts? I didn't know that. That I didn't know. I did not know that. So I have 3 accounts. So can I?
Yeah. You just have to email them, and you got to make sure each account's in profit. I think there's a rule that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Now I know. So wait. So if they merge it, does it start over? Like, how does that work? Like, let's say.
No, I think they just combine it up to a maximum of $600,000. So it can't be more than one account of $600,000.
This is after you go live.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
So like I think with you, Ralph, you started with a $300,000 account.
Right. Yeah.
From what I understood in the Discord, that account can't go past 600,000. So you'll have to keep making withdrawals.
Okay. Yeah, they know because who do some damage.
But guys, while we're all here on this call, you have me, you have Ralph, you have Jerome. There's got to be more questions. Lauren can't be the only person with questions. Like, it's impossible.
I think Matthew had a is the 12% for 100K. So at 80K, 8K, they delete your account. I believe we had it. Let me see. I don't know the exact. See, I'm not a math person, so I don't know the math to that. Yo, what the heck? Now, did I delete it? Oh crap. All right, let's go back to my Forex fund. Okay. So with the 100,000 overall is 12,000. Wait, we get 88K. Yeah, so overall is 12,000. Yeah, 88K is. Oh, you mean 88K left? Oh, 88K left. Okay, got it. 88K left. Got it. Yeah, so like once you hit that 12,000, that's it. Overall, that's it. Yeah, so yeah, you lose your account. the account is lost. And that goes for anything. So for the 10,000, like once you hit that 1,200 for this account, once you hit the 2,400, right? So we have to be careful with our risk management. We can't be playing with that at all, because at some point, maybe 10 months from now, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, you're going to, you know, hit that L. I mean, hit it at some point. Like it's at some point it's gonna happen, right? It's gonna happen at some point. Like it could be 20 years from now, so we have to be very careful. How does taxes work? Assuming they don't deduct anything, do they? So it depends. Like I don't know how taxes work for Canada. I have no idea. I'm guessing this person's in Canada. I have no idea how taxes work in Canada. But in the US now, okay, so this is my first time actually doing a funded account. So the tax season has not come yet. So I'm not. That's a good question. I'm not sure how the taxes work, but I have to ask my what do you call it, my accountant how that work. I got to find out about that. I'm not sure though. I actually work for the CRA. Oh, really? Oh, so can you speak? Can you say something about that?
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
No, I was the one asking the question, so I was saying that I feel like I should know the answer.
Okay, but what's the answer?
I'm assuming they're not gonna deduct anything, and then you'll
Oh,
have
no.
to kind of claim it as like business income at the end.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Yeah. Yeah, they don't take out nothing. No, they don't take out nothing. Yeah, they don't take out nothing, bro. Can you imagine how much headache that is? that's a lot of headache on them. Yeah, so that's on you. So they give you whatever it is you earn, and it's up to you to to claim the taxes. So Lauren asks, what do you suggest, Raul, Jerome, and Sabrina, since it's
Yeah. So with trading, as far as I understand, if there's losses in trading, you can offset that to your income, but you have to have a good accountant. It can't just be a Mickey Mouse. It's got to be like they have to know what they're doing, because end of the day, you have to protect yourself in all areas. Like if there's a way to evade taxes, and not evade taxes, but to pay less in taxes, you got to go for the better accountant. So I'm not an accountant. I'm not going to answer that, but you definitely want to just find someone good in your neighborhood that can help you with that for sure.
Jerome said, make as much possible and hide.
Yeah, I mean, like personally, guys, for crypto, I don't think they're going to catch on for a number of years. They could hire me. I could tell them the full rundown, but they'd have to pay me like 20 million to get that information. But I think it'll take them a while to crack down with crypto and trading. Just get a good accountant. Yeah.
So I use this app called TaxBot. I don't know if you guys have it there in Canada, but it's an app that I use for the past maybe almost 10 years. TaxBot. I don't know if you guys have it there, but I use that for my taxes for my business. So everything runs through that. My mileage, if I drive, like I run everything through that. If I buy something, my credit card, my bank card, everything is running through that. So it like automatically what do you call it? Take out what's the word? What word I'm looking for? The word is not coming. It deducts everything for me, right? So I just use TaxBot, but I'm not sure if that's in Canada. So it's an app on my phone. I don't know this. Yeah, so it's an app that I have, TaxBot. So that's what I use personally. I've been using it for. Okay, yeah, right here. Wait, they changed the name? Okay, so yeah, so they changed the name to Herd. I don't know that. Let me see. Yeah, I still have TaxBot. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's it right here. Let me show you guys. So again, I'm not sure if it's used in Canada, but it's what I use. I've been using this for some years, right? Some years. Okay. Any questions? Any other questions?
Hi, family.
What's going on?
I'm good. I just had a question. If for some reason you missed one of the rules that is associated with the funded account, would they allow you to do a retake or reset?
That's a great question. I've heard that I don't know. That's a great question. I do not. I have to. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have you meet all the rules before you do a retake, but I can't say that for sure. So I'm gonna ask that question and get back to you. Because I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
cool.
sure. I'm not. That's a good question. That's a good question. I think it's an easy answer, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna give an answer that I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna ask them again, and I'm gonna ask them a question, then I'll let you know. Okay. Where are all the indicators? Can you use trading bots? So I read there. So I'm gonna show you guys because Jerome asked me. I think Jerome asked me this a lot, and I actually read it the other day that it is not allowed. The bots is not allowed. So if you go to FAQ, let's see, bots. Yeah. They said it's something about if you have your own bot, like if you create your own bot, it's okay. Like if it's your own bot, but if it's somebody else's bot and they see some fraudulent stuff. Where did I see it? But if it's your own bot, yes. But if it's like some, like they notice that it is something. Let me see, bot. I just read it the other day. But to be on the safe side, don't do it. Yeah, to be on the safe side, don't do it. Because it said not allowed. I've got I read it, but when I see it, I'm gonna post it for you guys to actually. Damn, where did I see it? I don't remember. How long have you been a funded trader? For 3 months. No, maybe 4 months. Yeah, like 4 months. Like I literally just started doing it. Yeah, it's been like it was right before we came in here. So yeah, so about 4 months. I started doing it because of Aaron. Aaron is the one that got me on. Aaron told me at the beginning of the year, he asked me a question. And he asked me, Ralph, what do you think about funding accounts? I'm like, man, I got time for that. Because I always like people always told me about it, but I'm like, bro, I don't got time for that. I have my own account, I trade, but I didn't realize how powerful it was. So Aaron, I give my thanks to Aaron, right? Aaron's the one that put me on game, and yeah, we're running it. All right, let me see if I have any questions. As a new trader, when does one know it's time to start a funded account? Yesterday. You started a funded account yesterday. Like, okay, so there's something different between making money and learning it, right? If you want to learn it, that takes time. But to make money, that's yesterday. All right, we got me. I'm sending out trades. Take the trades. You have what do you call it? IOTA sending out trades. Take the trades. I rather Sucalizer and me. That's it. That's what I would say. Sucalizer and me. You know, those other ones, they're there, but they're cool. They're cool. I'll put it that way. But they're cool. But as for taking trades, making money, that's yesterday. Like, you know, that was yesterday's news. All right. So start it right now. Let's get it started right now. Myself, Raul, we'll get you going. Even Chris will get you going. Like, show you exactly the ropes, what to do, and let's make this money, because money. What is it? Time don't win on money, or what is it? Money wait on nobody, or something like that. Yeah. So great question. But yesterday. Most important advice to be successful. The mindset. The mindset is very the mindset is key. You know, I was doing a call earlier for the team, our team, but in Estonia. And you know, 90% of trading is mental, 10% is technical, right? What I do before I trade is, number one, when I wake up in the morning, these phones, my tablet, I don't touch them, right? So what I do is I meditate, I pray, and I read before anything else. So I have this routine that I do. I meditate, I pray, and I read every morning, right? Then I go to the gym, then I come to the charts, right? So, and at the gym, I'm listening to personal development in my ear. So I have this great mindset. I'm not bringing any negativity into trading. So that's a routine that I have every morning, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So I go in feeling great. I go in with a positive attitude. So that would be the biggest thing that I would say. Hold up. Okay, there's a question. Hold up. There's a question. Okay, so there's a question that says that if I could go over the overall drawdown. So okay, so the overall drawdown. All right, so let me explain the overall drawdown. So overall drawdown is that it means the max money that we can lose. Now that could be in your phase, your phases, your first two phases, right? You have 30 days to do the overall drawdown. All right, so that means that you have 30 days, all right? 30 days. You can't go any lower than, if you have a $5,000 account overall, you can't lose more than 600. All right, you can't lose more than 1,200 for a $10,000 account, for a $20,000 account. So with every money that you see here, right, even if you are in profit, now we'll listen to this carefully. Even if you're in profit, you can't lose more than this in your profit. So let's say, for example, you're up $1,200, right? And the account goes to 500. That means that you just went down 600, right? So you lose the account. Okay, so it's not seeing overall in your history, seeing you lost 600. It's not just that, it's also your profit as well. So if you're trading and you see blue, right? You see blue. So let's say, for example, you have $5,000 account, right? And you're up $500. If you go from $500 in profit to $250, you broke one of the rules. That's a 5% daily max drawdown. Make sense? That's a 5% daily max drawdown. But this is only for this. This only for that. That's only for the daily drawdown. All right. That's only for the daily drawdown. For the max, it's up to $600. So let's say you did 250 in one day, right? It's not just in your in your history, right? So 250, that means that you have, what's that? 350 left? Is that 350? Am I right? 350, I think. 350 left. So you can't lose any more than 350, right? So it's very important. So again, $10,000 account. If you're up $1,000 and it goes from $1,000 to $500, you just triggered one of the rules, right? And that means you lose the account. So when you're in profit, secure the profit. Move your stop loss into profit so that you don't lose that big, you don't lose, these numbers here. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining it right. Because I'm better at explaining these things. Ro, do you want to take a hit about explaining it? Because I don't know if I'm explaining it, right for people to understand.
You're talking about the overall drawdown?
No, I'm talking about the daily drawdown.
Yeah, super simple, guys. So whatever, like let's say you get your account today, and let's say it's a $10,000 account. Okay, it tells you right there what 5% of $10,000 is. So it says your daily drawdown cannot exceed or touch $500. You should honestly go on the Discord. You should go in the general chat, and there's people asking, how do you enter a stop loss? Hey Ralph, you should go in the Discord that I sent out. People asking, I don't use stop losses. I've been trying to pass this challenge for the past 3 years.
Oh,
can you imagine? So guys, I'm even me, I don't expect you guys to pass this challenge. It may take you 2 times or 3 times. I blew 6 accounts when I first started trading.
Sheesh.
It's a journey. So even if you don't pass the first time, you're going to get better. You're going to analyze. You're going to just keep watching Ralph, keep watching Sequelizer, the Learn Lives. It'll click and you will pass it. I guarantee it. But this is where you become very mindful of limiting your losses and knowing your levels. Because once you know your levels, you can have a tight stop loss. There's no other way to trade the market. So I hope that that explains it. But yeah, just don't go down more than 5% inside your account, and that comes down to having a tight stop loss. Even Ralph, I think Ralph's normal stop loss, correct me if I'm wrong, bro, is like 20 pips.
Yeah, 20 pips. Yeah,
20 pips. Yeah.
Raul, where did you drop the link?
I'll drop it again here. I dropped it in the chat box.
Okay. Yeah, because there's so many messages. Let me see. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go in that chat. Let me see. Any questions? Any questions?
But guys, I'm just saying, like, you have such good education here that people are literally asking, why should I use a stop loss? How do I enter a stop loss? That's the level of people, some of the people in this Discord. So when I saw it, I started laughing because
That's
I know as long
crazy.
as we use Ralph, we use the resistance. That's my favorite signal chat. And Sequelizer, you're going to be good. Guaranteed. It's impossible to lose. It's impossible.
Yeah, Rahul, it's Steve. I have a few questions to ask him regarding this.
What's up, Steve?
What's up? Well, so far so good. So I've been going through all these things, and then, wow, with all the techniques and the logics that I already have, you're totally right, because it's all regarding risk management, because I already told you that I've been doing stocks. I even still do them again, like until now. If you don't do any drawing of lines and know what it's your support, you can definitely like blow your account. It's definitely the truth. But I have a few questions on regarding pips because I'm still learning about them, because I haven't like really got the real like a good knowledge, because I want to get the knowledge before even getting like into money side, because I want to make sure that I have to be consistent than always asking questions. I want to just move by my own wings. So when you guys talk about pips, because the last time you told me it's to put one, was it one on MetaTrade? Let me go back again here on my MetaTrade.
Are you talking about lot size? Lot size of pips?
When you get like when you get into a trade, right? It's it says here there's -5, -1. There's a one that you told me to add on my Meta.
Yeah, Ralph, he's talking about lot size.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the one pip that you're talking about, right?
No, so a pip is basically how many times the market moves. So for every 10 steps that it makes, it's one pip. So on the Forex market, we make money based on the movement, right? The growth of the market. Okay. So if it moved 10 times, that's one pip. If it moved 20 times, so let me show you an example real quick. Yeah, let me show you an example. Where is it? Okay, so let's say gold is not a good example. Gold is crazy. All right, so let's say right here, right? Let me delete this real quick. Wow. All right. So let's say we start from we're selling. Let's just say from here, right? For whatever reason. Okay, this is buy. Okay, so let's say we're buying from here, right? So now these numbers on the right side, right? On the right side, right? Can you see my screen? Oh no.
Yes, I can see your screen. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So these numbers here, right, are so every time the market moves, so from 142.00 to 142.010, right? It's one pip. So let's say from here, okay, let me go to 15 minutes. All right, delete. I'll show you something real quick. Okay, so let's say 143.000, right? Bam, right here to damn. This is small. To send. Okay, so damn, that's so tiny. Let's just do 5 minutes. Right, you cannot see this. Anyway. All right, so this would be equal to one pip because the market moved 10 times. So basically, how we calculate things is that is our lot size times how many times the market moved.
Okay.
Make sense?
It does.
Yeah, so we make money just based on, so let's have an example. We enter a trade from here to here, right, for a sell. This moved, what is that, 54 pips. So whatever your lot size is, let's say you put 0.01 times, so 54 pips times 10 is 540 steps that it made, right? So it's anyway, I'm not gonna go too deep into that, all right? Because that's a whole different topic. So
Yeah.
what I want you to do is reach out to Raul to like book a time with me, and then I'll explain it further for you.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
No problem. All right. Any other question? If your account get deleted, can you pass it? You have to start all over again. So if you lose the account, you have to start all over again, phase 1, phase 2, and get a live account again. Okay. That's why it's very important to keep it. But of course, even if you lose it, paying another $84, and that's nothing. Right?
I got a question, Ralph. If you could give, yourself 2 pieces of advice when you first started trading, with the knowledge you have now, if you could tell yourself just 1 or 2 things that would have just set you off in the right path.
Number one is automatically have that plan, have that growth sheet. I wish I had that. That's what I was missing. That was the main thing that I was missing. Number 2 is get a mentor. Right? I didn't have a mentor, so I went through so many struggles, so many things that I didn't have to go through if somebody was there to guide me. Right? So number one is get that journal where you can able to follow that growth plan. Number 2 is get a mentor. Get somebody that you can always go to ask a question. And I'm here. That's me. Right? Everybody here, we're small enough. I believe that we're small enough for me to mentor everyone here. Right? But you guys have to reach out to me. You have to get on the Learn Lives. Just reach out to me. I don't bite. I'm not gonna bite. Right? I said this to the team in Estonia. I feel, and I'm gonna say this in out of love. There's more love outside of this group than in this group. Right? I get more love outside than in this group. I mean, people reach out to me on IG like crazy. I mean, like, look, in 2 weeks, I'm being flown out to Italy. Right? I'm being flown out to Italy from another team by another team. Right? The love is crazy. But I don't want to help of course I want to help other people, but I rather help my own team. How the heck, like, how am I going to help? How do I not help my own family and help somebody else? That don't make sense to me. No, I got to help my own family. My family got to eat first before anybody else. My family got to eat first. So reach out to me. I'm here to help. Some days I'm sitting home, I'm bored. Like, I'm bored. I'm like, what is going on? I'm bored. Right? You guys got to reach out. Like, message me. Hey, Ralph, can you help me? I got you. We're small enough that I could do that. But once we get big, it's gonna be tough. Right? So right now we're small enough. I'll be bored. Look, Jerome be calling me, bro. I'll be in my shirt. My hair messed up. I mean, there's nothing to do. There's nowhere to go. there's nowhere to go. So I ain't doing nothing. I ain't combing my hair for what? I ain't going nowhere. I'm bored. But yeah, just reach out to me, man. I got you guys. Just reach out. Yeah. Jerome asked something. Where can people find the sheet? So you can find this on my FX Pro Basics, right? So you could go to FX right here, right? So FX Pro Basics, right? FX Pro Basics, and just look. It'll be right here. I'm gonna drop it in the trade room. I'm gonna drop this video in our trade room, and also I'm gonna drop this in our trade room, so it could be just easier. Okay. All right. With that being said, any other questions? Exactly, Sabrina. Exactly. Keep me busy, man. Keep me busy. All right. Any other questions? How fast can you pass? Ask Raul. Shoot, Raul did it. Raul passed it in a heartbeat. That boy did it so fast.
Yeah, I mean, guys, don't look at me. I mean, for an example, it was lucky. I'll tell you straight up, like 2 days for the first challenge and 2 days for the second challenge. That's it. But it's luck, I
didn't even do that. That's crazy.
It was total luck. It was just the stars aligning. I didn't miss a single trade, guys. I was showing Ralph. I posted in one of our chats with me, Jerome, Sabrina. I didn't miss a single trade. I missed trades. All right. So I was definitely on something at that point in time. But guys, don't look at it like this is what I said in the beginning. It's not about how fast you do it. That's irrelevant. You got to make sure you have the consistency. You got to make sure you're trading correctly for longevity. This is a 10-year game plan. You want to minimize your losses, maximize your gains. That's the secret of trading. Period.
That's all, folks. I guess that's it. You guys just want to stay here for the whole night, huh? Because you guys want to have it all night. Like nobody leaving. It's crazy.
Boiler room session, bro. Come on. You got 2 more hours.
No, nobody's leaving. That's crazy. I love this.
Okay, Ralph. What do you see now that we've got the value down pat? What do you see happening with the US dollar right now? I'm still bullish on it.
I'm still bullish on it. Yeah, I'm still hella bullish on it. This week I was looking for it to actually, yeah, I'm bullish. Somebody actually sent me something earlier today. But yeah, that didn't...
or what do you see with the Queen passing away today? Rest in peace. What do you see happening with the euro and the pound in these situations? Are you looking for a big dump, or how do you see this affecting the markets?
Honestly, I'm gonna say I don't know, because this is the first time that a queen or somebody of this magnitude has. So yeah. I don't know, but I still see the dollar. See what the dollar is right now, right? This is a monthly view. It broke here. Nothing is stopping it until it reach here. Nothing is stopping it. Nothing, absolutely nothing is stopping it. So we got all this way to go. That's huge. And this monthly, ain't nothing stopping the dollar. Nothing is stopping it. The only place that it would have stopped was right here. And it broke that. So I see the dollar keep rising. I see everything else keep falling. I don't see nothing else. Okay, look at this. Look at euro, right? Look at euro. Euro broke the previous low that in I don't know how many years. It's crazy. If you look at these other pairs, right? You look at other pairs from USD/JPY, right? Look at it in FXCM. This goes all the way back to 1972. Now I've been looking at this, right? Look, 1972. We see, and I noticed that we see an inverted head and shoulder. We think that the dollar is high, but based from 1972, the dollar is hella low. So the dollar could be going, and we think because of it, like these past few years or whatever it may have been. Look at this. This is crazy. When I seen this, it changed my mindset completely. That's like, oh wow, this is inverted head and shoulder, got a neckline. It's at the neckline. It's about to break. So the dollar's bullish. I mean, the dollar's bullish right now. I know people are saying it's gonna crash soon, but I don't see it. I don't see it on the chart. I don't see it. I do not see it. Now, does it make sense? Like what's happening with the inflation and all that stuff? That part is a whole different ballgame with the inflation and stuff. But I don't see it. I don't see the dollar losing. I still see the other pairs. When it comes to where did it go? When it comes to what the heck did this happen? Okay, GXY, all these other things are like all-time low, right? These are low. This is just ugly, right? Should look at Canadian dollar, right? It's low, right? Everything is low except the dollar. So I don't see it, honestly, bro. I don't see it. Look at this is a pound, British pound. All right, look at this. If it breaks this, right? If the pound breaks right here, it's crazy, right? So yeah, I don't see it. I don't see nothing. Now this week, that's why this week I didn't trade, because I'm watching what's gonna happen, if it's gonna reject or it's gonna break out. Same thing with the but all these things, like I go over on my Tuesday sessions. I go over all this stuff when I actually mark up the charts. So I go over all this stuff on Tuesday sessions, right? So guys, don't miss Tuesday sessions. And that's it. Can I get back to football? Can I get back to football? Today's the first day. Can I get back to football? Can I please get back to football, please? I'm itching to get back to football, because you guys know I love football. First of all, Miami Dolphins all day, baby. Fins up. All right, that's it. That's the time. God bless you, family. I'll see you guys. I'll drop the recording inside of the chat when it's finished. All right. God bless you. Went from straight charts to football. No problem, family. God bless. Peace. Sheesh.